Hey gang, JB Coins here. We're going to shoot a real quick one. This is the pocket change we showed you that accumulated for the week. We didn't add any to it today. Today's Friday. We're going to try and go through these on the microscope, and then we're going to show you what we find, and we're going to go from there. Should be interesting. Okay guys, here's the first wrap up. What I'm going to start with here is I'm actually going to go to the right side here. We didn't find anything, sorry about the hands. 1968 quarter, nothing special, not silver. XF condition, circulated condition, nothing special. Georgia, 1999, circulated coin, again, nothing special, no errors, no defects. District of Columbia, Duke Ellington, 2009. That's a potential error coin to look at, but there was no error. 2015 Kasachi, and unfortunately no error on that coin either. Two of the dimes, 2013 P, and I believe this was a 2007 P, yep. And nothing special about those. And then a 67 really grungy penny and a 76, not so bad penny for the age, but both will go in the copper scrap pile. Okay, now we get into the cool stuff. Like we showed you earlier, really nice bicentennial quarter. It's in nice shape. That's going to be a keeper. And then next to it is a Minnesota quarter, which is a 2005. It is a known error coin, producing a lot of errors in the trees, which we've shot videos on before, and we're going to shoot a better one soon. But the surprise was we didn't find an error there. We found an error on the face in a cut error, which we'll show you under the microscope. But that way you know what you're seeing there. We dropped down to a couple of 2015 P dimes that were in the change this week. Not the ones that come with the rolls from work. These were just in pocket change. This 2015 P has a cud error, if I remember correctly. So we'll show you that under the microscope. And then we kind of hit with this one here. This is the one that we're looking for when we're going through the rolls that we showed you. And we'll show it to you under the microscope. Because even at full magnification, you just can't get in there and see it. But the date, the 5 and the mint mark, the P, are both double die. They've got the double die error on them. So that's friggin' awesome, man, just coming from our change. So we're going to show you the pictures, and then we'll get back to you afterwards. Okay gang, here's the final wrap on the coins. What we've narrowed it down to is what you saw in the picture. The Blue Ridge under the microscope doesn't look as washed out as it did when I first looked at it, and it doesn't compare at all to the one we've shown you previously. So we're not going to consider that as a keeper. The Minnesota coin with the cud in the letter B, that's a keeper. And Bombay hook, which I can't remember if I mentioned in the intro or not, obviously we found another cud in the bird's mouth, which isn't supposed to be there, so that's another keeper. The dime, the first 2015 P that we looked at, you could see the shiny spot in the middle of his forehead that we mentioned in the graphic. It's really tiny. It's really hard to photograph. I'm not real sure we're going to keep that one or not. I'm going to let Camera Girl be the judge. But the 2015 P here with the doubling on the 5 and the doubling on the mint mark, that's pretty cool. So as we dive into the rolls of these, obviously we're hoping we find more of these. But for pocket change, You know, money that you normally dump in the change jar and don't think twice. That's pretty cool. Got, you know, let's call it 3 decent errors, and one of them being a really good error. So until next time, very soon actually, JB Coins signing out.